Hey guys, it's Krista. First off, my baby's here on the floor, so if you hear things in the background and music, it's my children and Pandora and whatever else. So I apologize, but you know, mom life. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm going to be going through a big event and I want to document all of it. I want to explain the stuff leading up to why I'm doing what I'm doing. So anyway, this video is, I'm going to center it around, mom bodies and whatever else. Then I'll explain why I'm making this video and what I'm going to be going through and all that jazz. On my main channel, I, briefly went over my weight loss journey, and there's a blog post that has pictures and a more detailed weight loss journey, just where I've been. In the video and in the blog post, I just explained. Basically, my body went from extremes to extremes. I've gone from anorexic to obese to where I am now, and I was just telling my story, what I did, what happened, how I got to those points in my life and things like that. But if you want to go check all the pictures and all this scary stuff, if you're really interested, I linked all those below. At the end of my other video, I explained that pregnancy has a way of changing things. Even though I'm back lower than what I was when I first got pregnant with my daughter, my body is just completely different. Like, I'm weight-wise, scale-wise, I'm lower than when I got pregnant, but my body, like, things don't fit the same. So I just quickly want to talk about mom bodies and how they change, and the truth about mom bodies, the things that girls don't really want to talk about, don't really want to show, and whatever else. And then, of course, because it's me and I'm an open book and I don't really give a crap, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you all that. If you go on Twitter or Instagram and click like the hashtag, if you search the hashtag mom bod or like 6 months postpartum or things like that, it's these hot little girls with like their ab muscles, and yeah, they have a little stretch mark here and there. I'm a very more extreme case, I guess. I don't want to scare anyone. With a pregnancy, everyone knows you get a big belly, you lose the weight, but you got the stretch marks and the loose skin and whatever else. And whenever I tell people about my loose skin and that it's really bad, they're always just, not always, but a lot of the time I get responses like, oh yeah, me too. And I'm like, no, like, mine's bad. And they're like, yeah, so is mine. I'm just like, okay. Like, I think this is another big reason of why I'm doing this video, is just because I feel like people just don't get it. Everyone has their own situation, and it's hard to deal, no matter how severe or unsevere it is. It's really hard to deal with and accept, because it's just weird stuff. Okay, so I'm not saying that like any situation is worse than the rest and I have more like claiming rights of being sad, or I don't know. I'm not saying any of that. When your body changes like that, it's different for you. It's hard for you. So anyway, let's continue. So when you have a baby, your body comes back and you have like, your skin's just different. Like, your hips are a little bit bigger, your boobs are a little bit saggier, your skin's just weirder. Like, it's more like loose-ish, like loose-ish. Babies are amazing. I don't want to scare anyone, but it is what it is. Your body changes, and it all depends on your body. It really comes down to just stay healthy during your pregnancy. Don't gain more than you need to. Obviously, you need to gain a certain amount. Some girls are lucky and it doesn't really happen to them. They might have like one stretch mark. It really depends on the person. So I hope I'm not scaring anyone, but these are the facts, like, whatever. When I was talking about how I'm a more severe case, the only reason why I'm pointing out that I'm a little bit more of a severe case is because I don't want to scare the crap out of people, and because of the big event that I'm going through. The reason why I'm taking those extremes is because I'm an extreme case. So let's just get into all the dirty stuff that I'm nervous about showing and all that. Okay, so I'm just going to state what's going on, and then I'll show you guys my body after I state what's going on. So like I said, I went through all those extremes of weight loss and whatever, and now I'm just left with this, whatever this is. So anyways, long story short, I'm gonna be having a tummy tuck done. I'm gonna do a separate video on why I'm doing it, my reasonings, all the emotional things that go with it. Anyways, I'm gonna do a separate video because I don't want to make this one too long. But anyways, I'm gonna be having a tummy tuck done. But the biggest response I get when I tell people that is, why? Like, that's intense. Like, why are you doing that, Krista? And so this is mostly why I'm making this video. Not because I want to justify what I'm doing, not because I care about what anyone else thinks or says, just because I want people to understand. For me, it's frustrating for me, like, people aren't understanding, because I'm really good at hiding it. I tell people in person and they're like, why? I don't get it. Like, that's crazy, that's insane. And then I show them and they're like, oh, all right, I get it. Good for you, Krista. More power to you. We're so excited for you. We're so excited for this change. So this is why I'm just going to show everyone and we're just going to get it out of the way. I apologize if I scare anyone, but this is probably where you want to, like, exit out of this video if you're going to be offended by nasty bodies. Exit now. I highly advise it. Okay, so here we go. On and outside, this is what people see. I wear hoodies a lot when I can, baggy shirts when I can, and, you know, my pants I wear strategically. I buy the right sizes, whatever else. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like I hide it well, but if you want to get even more intense, so even without baggy clothes, like, of course I might look like a little on the more pudgy side, but not like tummy tuck worthy, okay? This is the real deal. And like I said, even on my Watch Me Shrink videos, I never turn to the front. And, well, you know, this is why. So, this is my dummy. It's literally just all skin. So, there you have it. It literally is just hanging off my body. Like, I've lost, you know, the 66 pounds since 2009, and it's just literally just hanging on my body. It's just all skin and, like, just skin. It gets worse. So I've become adept to just naturally tightening my abs. Like, I just hold my abs a little bit taut. And this is why. Because when I release my abs, this is what it does. Did you guys catch that? Even when I talk, you can see it, like, tightens up. And when I loosen, like, you can, as you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath too. Like, I have to hold it taut because it's so heavy. I don't know if it's like pulling on my diaphragm or I don't know what it's doing, but it really hurts. And so I have to naturally just, like, hold taut. I'll show you again. So I release. So this is just relaxed ab muscles. You can tell I'm relaxed because every time I talk, they tighten up a little bit. And you see my stomach move in just talking. So that's literally, like, it hurts so bad. Like, I feel nauseous because it's pulling so much on, like, my upper abs. But yeah, this is what's going on. This is what I hide. I strategically put my pants like this, you know, and wear my shirts like this and wear black a lot. And then I even layer that even more and I hide it all. And you'd never know. So, yeah. So, as I explained, I'm a lot more of a severe case. So, anyway, this is pretty much this video. I'm going to explain a little bit more in the tummy tuck, why I'm doing it. I mean, it's kind of obvious why I'm doing it, but just other little things. I think I might have a little bit of an abdominal separation. If you don't know what that is, just from your abs stretching out with pregnancy. When they come back, your abs are basically like two separate muscles and they combine in the middle. hence your six-pack. There's that line down the middle, but with the abdominal separation, basically the muscles are still just kind of not fully back together. And I think you can fix that just by working out, but for whatever reason, mine isn't fixing itself, because in all my weight loss journeys, I've been doing Insanity, Jillian Michaels, a ton of workout things. I had a gym pass at one point. I lift at home. I post a lot of pictures on Instagram and stuff. Like, my legs are really, like, you know, slender and muscular, and I always get compliments on my legs. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I work out very hard, and I have, you know, the muscles all in my legs and my arms and everywhere else except this area just really struggles. And I don't know, it's just because of an abdominal separation and I'm not able to correct it or whatever. Anyway, as I showed you, it's pretty intense. Like, just the skin that is just hanging there. I'm sure there's fat mixed in there somewhere, but go figure when it's hanging and not up by my muscles for me to burn. How you burn fat is from your muscles working and the heat. Like, a calorie is a measurement of heat. If you didn't know that, there you go. So that's why working out, you're burning calories. Anyway, all that fat and skin is hanging rather than up by my muscles. And anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of just talking. Regardless, it is messed up. It's very emotionally... Okay, we're not going to get into that. I'll put all that in the other video. There's a lot that goes into this. Anyway, that's why I'm getting a tummy tuck. I'm doing this video just to... I just want people to know. I just want people to understand that, you know, I'm not just, like, doing this just to, you know, the easy way out because I want a perfect body. You know, it's nothing like that. It's just, like, this is bad. Like I said, I'm going to explain more into, like, all the difficulties it causes and, like, emotional things and all that. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I didn't scare anyone too bad. If you want to, you know, follow my journey through this, I'm going to do lots of vlogs about it, you know, going into it, my recovery time and everything like that. Well, if you want to follow that, subscribe. And then all my links to all my social networks are all in the description of this video if you guys are interested. I'm probably going to put up the tummy tuck video probably tomorrow or the following day because my surgery is like this week on Wednesday. So I'm going to get it up here pretty quick. So anyway, that's all. I feel like we're like best friends now. Whoever's watching this video, I feel like we're like best friends right now because I just like revealed a very hard thing to reveal. Anyway, okay. Bye, guys. Bye, best friends.